SQRS, Simplex Quick Relaying System. It is semi-mechanized system of laying, as panels are prefabricated at base depot manually and also rail renewal at site has to be done separately. It has a lifting capacity of 12 tons and it can lay around 400 meters in a traffic block of 3 hours. Base depot, at a distance of 30 to 40 kilometers on either side from remotest work site or accessible by road. Auxiliary track of 3400 mm gauge should be prepared at depot for a minimum length of 500 meter for panel fabrication and loading of panels into rake. Auxiliary track at site. The gauge of auxiliary track shall be 3400 mm with same center line as that of the Y rack to be relayed, and this should not be more than 50 mm above main line rail top. Caution and speed restriction should obtain for TSR plane stretch. The present running rail is converted to auxiliary track and for running line 12 meter panel are using. The panels are connected by 1 meter fish plates and bolts. After the rail change, all the fittings should be placed properly. A caution watchman should be deployed at the site until cancellation of caution and restoration of full speed. Auxiliary track rails are also connected by fish plates and bolts. These are supported by wooden blocks of size 560 by 250 by 125 mm placed at a center-to-center distance of 1.5 to 2 meters. The formation of SQRS consists of a diesel engine, 18 BRN, in which 14 numbers have new sleeper panels, 3 numbers are empty for loading old sleepers, and 1 BRN has 2 gantry cranes, a camping coach, and a brake van. The number of BRN or BFR depends upon the day's progress planned. After obtaining sufficient traffic and power blocks, the portal cranes can be unloaded. These are the self-unloading type. Fish-plated joints from the track were removed, and the old panels were loaded to BRN. Simultaneously, a new panel was loaded from BRN and moved to the space where the sleeper had already been removed and the ballast leveled. While placing the new panel, the offsets from already marked fixed points, such as adjacent lines or OHE masts or pegs fixed for this purpose, should be checked. After correctly placing panels with a new sleeper, the rail can be released by loosening all the fittings and placing the new rail. All the fittings should be reinstalled, and checking should be done. The released 12-meter rail should be shifted to the next location for providing an auxiliary track for the next day's work, either manually or using a UTV. The joint of the new rail should be welded. The ballast filling can be done in the shadow of the SQRS block either manually or using excavators. Initial tamping using a machine should be done on the same day itself. After sufficient tamping, normal speed can be restored. Leveling and boxing of ballast should be done to obtain the correct ballast profile. Thank you for watching. Follow us for more interesting contents.